thought that our first half, we really played well, right there with them. Did a good job in the first half of not turning the ball over, only 4 turnovers at halftime, felt really good about that. Second half, 7 turnovers hurt us, our attack of the zone in the last 10 minutes of the game. How much time was it? It was 55, 54. No, it was like a 1-point game. Yeah, less than 10 minutes, we're right there with them. I thought when they went to an action that where they were coming and they played small. You know, they went different ways second half. I thought it bothered us a little bit our matchup in Washington. He was able to take advantage of it when they played smaller in the second half up front. But they were slipping a lot of their ball screens. We gave them a couple layups when that game was really tight right there, and that kind of got them a little spread. But yet we're right there, down 6, down 5. 4 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, whatever it was. And, it's disappointing because we had a golden opportunity, we felt, here going in the last 10 minutes of the game. Questions?
If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you.
Ben, Kentucky's been pretty good about defending the 3, and you guys struggled with it. What do you think they bring to that?
Their length is a problem, but we didn't do a good enough job getting the ball to high post against their zone. We did a good job of practice yesterday, but it's different when we're going against smaller, shorter front out there, and I think they do a really good job getting their hands up and really playing to their strength, which is length when they're sitting in that zone. We're 5 for 29, and I'm telling you, we had some pretty good looks tonight. I mean, if you look at those 24 misses, I would venture to guess that 10 to 12 of them were like shots, and I'd really be excited that we're taking, and we just didn't get them to fall. There's some good looks for us. So credit their defense, but also, the fact that we had some open looks that just didn't go for us. And we got to stay in the shot, fall out of it a little bit.
Any other questions for Coach?
Can you talk about PJ Washington? You said that matchup was difficult. Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, PJ's a really good player. I thought when he faced up on us off the block, we would double him in the first half. We turned it over the one time. He's strong. He's physical around. He's patient. He uses a lot of shot fakes, lift fakes to get us up in the air. He's just a very, very good player who has great hands and a great feel for the game with using his body to create space to get shots out from around the basket.
Ben, what do you think of the way Knox played tonight?
Knox was really good in the first half. Those 2 threes. The first one, we should have contested it better. The second one, he was wide open. I think it was a transition and off the turnover. And the third one, he banked it in. That was a little bit, fortuitous for them. I was disappointed, needless to say, to watch it bank in because he wasn't trying to bank it.
Ben, coaches like to talk about don't set for threes or perimeter shots, but if that's a part of a guy's game, he feels comfortable shooting, how do you try to balance that?
Yeah, we gotta be more aggressive. Like we had the ball inside the first half a couple times, and we're dribbling it instead of going right up with it. So again, some of it's our inexperience in youth, and just continue developing those skills. If Tyson Carter was, I forget what he was tonight, 1 for 10 from 3 or 2 for 10 from 3, and he's a really good shooter. So the one time we came out of a timeout, he had an open look. We put a set in and had the guy screen, and he passed it up. And then he ends up taking a 10 seconds later that wasn't as good. He's just got to be willing to shoot that one. And like we had a tough 3. Lamar had a good look in transition right in front of our bench. When the game, I think we were down 1 or up 1 with 8 minutes to go. We're right there. We're right there with these guys. And you need to win on the road. You need some of those shots to go. He made those 3 against Alabama in the second half. It brought us back and had us tied with a minute to go in the game, a minute 18. So I'm confident he'll make those in the future.